Hey, what's going on, people? Check it out, man. I got another one for you today. Yeah. You know, I use the term a lot when it comes to these kinds of watches, but yo, this is a banger, baby. I'm telling you, this is the real deal. I made a video about this, like a 2-minute video about this particular watch not too long ago. And yeah, I said, you know what? I'm going to make a nice, hopefully in-depth video about this watch. All right, so if some of you guys have been sitting on the fence, hopefully this will turn you. And yeah, you'll go out there and you'll go pick this bad boy up, all right? This is the Citizen Promaster Aqualand, baby. Model number 5, actually BN2039-59E. This is it, baby. So as you can see, the Pelican case. All right, I'm going to take it out the box. And again, this is for those guys that like the unboxing stuff. I'm doing it for y'all, baby. Hope you appreciate it. And please, man, do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe already, man. Give me a like on this video, man. Share it and comment, all right? So here we go. We're going to open this bad boy up, man. You guys going to like this, all right? So when you open up the box here, okay, there's really not much to see, all right? Again, it is a Pelican box, but I like the nice touch right in here. You know, you have the rubberized Citizen printed right on. It's pretty nice. All right, take that out, and of course what you get here now, there you go. So this comes with Citizen watches nowadays. There is no instruction manual. This is pretty much your warranty card. Hasn't been filled out, but nonetheless I still have it from July the 11th of 2022, so it's still good. I just got to go on there and just register it. But what you have to do is basically go online and register your watch, and then of course you'll get the manual instructions from there, right? If you don't know how to use a watch already, I don't know what to tell you. This, all right, is your getting started guide. Again, this is just a lot of print, a lot of nothing really. It's just telling you about the watch, how it's powered, and all that good stuff. You know, that's pretty much it, right? So let's get to the watch, baby. Bam! That is the watch right there. Check it out, people. Come on now, look at that watch. You know, I'm just gonna put this down now, because I want y'all to take it in. Look at that watch, baby. Hold on. Let me just, oh, there you go. My God, do I need to say any more about this watch? This thing is fire, baby. Trust me, man, like I say about all my watches, you got to see it in person. You got to see this bad boy to believe it, baby. This watch is the real deal. All right, so let me pull this bad boy out. This is pretty much it. All right, this is it. All right, Pelican case aside, and there you go. All right, fellas, here we go. That's right. It's so nice. I gotta say it twice. Gotta reintroduce it. It's the Citizen Promaster Aqualand BN2039-59E, and if you don't know, it's the one with the red bezel and the stainless steel bracelet. Look at that bad boy as I spin it around. This watch, trust me, man, this is something that you're going to want to consider adding to your collection. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's got some heft to it, right? It's a proper diver's watch, man. Let me break it down and let me explain. Now, we're looking at the dial. As you can see, it's obvious. It's a charcoal gray/black dial, right? The luminous indices are circular, with the exception of the indices at the 6, the 9, and the 12. And then, of course, at the 3, we have our date complication, right? At the 9 spot, hold on a second. Let's just let the second hand pass by. And I'll point it out right there. At the 9 spot, see that little marker, that little dial, that little hand right there, I should say? That is your power gauge, okay? So as you can see, it goes from ready to empty. So up the top, it's ready. At the bottom, it's empty. For those that are philosophical, you know, you could look at it as half full or half empty. Whichever way, baby. So long as it's working, it's all good. It's all gravy. Right. Continuing on with this bad boy. So we have a depth sensor, okay? Your depth sensors are these little gauges at the side, okay? Those little gauges at the side are your depth gauges, which get their reading from the sensor right here, okay? So the deeper you go, obviously, these little gauges will, they'll rotate round and round until they reach a particular point. Now, there are two gauges. One, which is the red one, that one is going to give you the current depth, okay? And in doing so, what it does, see inside there, there's a chapter ring right there. You see it? With all the numbers going around it. Well, right here, okay, if I can focus that well. Come on, baby. All right, so right there it says 70 over, okay? So this will read up to 70 meters in depth, okay? Once you hit 70 meters in depth, what happens is an alarm goes off and it starts to ring, right? I don't know whether or not you can hear it underwater. I couldn't tell you. 70 meters, that's pretty deep, right? But anyways, an alarm goes off, right? And, from there, it's pretty much saying, bro, you're on your own, right? All the way up to 200 meters. That's all you, right? So this watch is rated to go to 200 meters, as you can see on the dial. It says right there, Eco Drive Divers 200 meters, right? And the other gauge now, which is the white gauge, which is right behind it. You can't see it, but I'm going to show it to you in a second. Don't worry. Hold on, people. I'm going to show it to you in a second. That one basically gauges your maximum depth. So if you're gone to, let's say, 110 meters in water, this thing is going to go to 110 meters, and it's going to boom. It's going to mark it there and say, yeah, okay, that was your maximum depth for that particular dive. And again, the red one, right? That one will give you your current depth. So wherever you are in the water, it's going to stay there. It's going to remain there and show you that, yeah, this is where you are, okay? So as there's an alarm for the watch as it's going down, there's also an alarm for the watch when it's coming up. That's right. As you're ascending, there's a quick ascent alarm, right? And this goes off if you're rising faster than you should, okay? And it does that so that you do not experience the bends. Y'all know when you dive in deep water and you're down there for quite some time, when you come up too quickly, man, that's some pain that you're going to experience, right? At least for those that have dove and, done that deep sea diving themselves. Me personally, never done it. I've seen people experience it. It ain't funny. It ain't fun at all. So this basically gives you that warning, and it just tells you, yo, stay in the water a little bit longer. Let's slow down your ascent, and, eventually you'll get up there. Anyways, enough jabbering about that. Looking at the case now, we are looking at a stainless steel case, all right? And what I love about this case is this. Check this out. Watch this. Look at that. Look at that. I'm putting my fingers, my thumbs all over this thing. Yeah. Check that out. You see any fingerprints? See any smudges? No, because this is brushed steel, baby. You can't see that stuff on brushed steel. No way. Look how nice it looks, eh? That thing looks sweet. Looks nice and clean, right? So, what we have here on the side, of course, this is our crown sitting in the 4 o'clock position. It is signed with the logo, the Promaster logo. Right here, that is the water sensor. So the moment this thing boop, drops in water, this thing knows, okay, bro, we're in water. It's time to work, all right? On the sides here, this is your water sensor. And then, of course, these two control your depth gauges, okay? Now, I'm going to show you something. Y'all pay attention now. This is a screw-down crown, so I'm going to unscrew it, and I'm going to pull it out. Okay, there we go. Now it's out. Nice and easy. Not too much friction. Check this out. Watch these dials here, okay? Specifically the white one. What? Check that out, right? So that's the dial that I was referring to you, telling you that's the white maximum depth gauge, all right? So these things do move. Yes, it does work. It's just that I'm not a diver, so, I can't really fully demonstrate this for you, all right? One other thing to note, yes, this is a quartz watch, as you saw, as the second hand was taken away, right? But check it out. It's got hacking, man. It stops. Boom. Stops, man. Stops right there, waiting for you to set the time, set the date, and once you screw it back in, it's ready to go. Yeah. All right. So back to the case again. We again are looking at a stainless steel case. All right. It has a width of from here to here. All right. The bezel itself, it is 46 millimeters. From here to the gauge here, it is 51 millimeters. And then, of course, from the screw back case back here all the way to the mineral dome, that's 16.5 millimeters, right? And yeah, again, it's brushed steel, like I mentioned before. And yeah, this thing, it is sweet, man. It's very, very nice looking. It is a fairly big watch, all right, when you look at it and compare it to others. But you know what? Here, let me just pull one aside for you. So there you go. So I have my Casio Duro. So you can see the size comparison, right? The Casio Duro is a pretty fair size watch. Yeah, I put it on a little Jubilee bracelet just to pretty it up, make it look good, a little better. And yeah, so, you know, that should give you an idea as to what it's going to look like. I'm going to put it on my wrist in a little while so you can see the full effect. All right. But we're getting on to the bracelet, baby. So again, this bracelet, it is a stainless steel bracelet. We are looking at from the lug width here, we are looking at 20 millimeters. All right. So this is a 20 millimeter bracelet. And the clasp here, it is signed with the Citizen name on it. Let's open it up. All right. Sorry. There you go. A proper milled clasp. Check it out. Nice quality. Check it out. It's a very, very nice clasp. You know this thing's going to last a long time. Very, very nice. One thing to add too, right? Check this out. Another feature that comes with it. Of course, it's a diver's watch, right? So, what diver's watch, you know, doesn't come with this? You know, the diver's extension, right? So you put on your diver's suit. You need that extra room to put this on your wrist. Open it up with the two little push buttons here. And as you adjust it, you just push it in. And then boom, there you go. You lock it up, right? So I'll push that in back all the way. There we go. Okay. And like I said, you know, this is water resistant at 200 meters, right? So it's like the Casio Duro. The Casio Duro will take you there, all right? But the features that come with this is a very feature-rich watch compared to the Duro. So you're going to pay quite a bit more. This watch you're retailing at anywhere from about $350 to about, I'd say, about $550. And I'm telling you, if you get it between $350 to about $400, maybe $425, don't hesitate, man. It's worth your time. It's worth the money. This watch is a steal, right? So what I want y'all to do for me right now is, I'm going to put it right down there. No, hold on. Let me bring the box because I'll bring it closer to you. There we go. Look at that, people. Look at that. Take it in. That's right. Take it in. All right. One other thing I didn't talk about, and I apologize for this, I'm doing it right now. The battery. All right. The battery gives you 6 months of power reserve. All right. The battery will last, of course, much, much longer than that. Just keep it charged. You know, in natural light and artificial light, just keep it out. If you're not going to wear it, you know, you're not going to floss with it. You know, put it on the dresser, on the counter, wherever you store your watches, and just let the light shine on it, right? Let it look pretty and let it glimmer so that the charge remains. When the battery runs low, it gives you a 2-second low battery warning. Just like Tissot and all these other watches, the second hand will skip, all right? So it skips, it ticks every 2 seconds, right? And that tells you, yo, it's time to change, all right? And, of course, come on now, how could I forget, man? Y'all need to hear this. Because we're looking at this watch and we can see this fine, fantastic bezel staring back at us. Check this out, people. Right now, you know what it calls for. It calls for a moment of silence. Listen. Whoo! That's right, baby. A 60-point rotating bezel. That's right. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you liked it. And you know what? I haven't left you guys out. You guys that like the whole loom stuff, I'm going to show you what the loom looks like in just a second. Just hold on. All right, can you see it, people? Can you see the loom? It's right there, man. It's shining at you. It's nice and green. But what I'm going to do is put my hands right there. There you go, baby. Check it out. All the indices are lit up green. The loom pip on the bezel, that's lit up green. The hands, so you have your minute and your hour hand, which are green. And then, of course, your depth gauge is blue. I'm sorry, I kind of went out of focus there. But let me see there. Yeah, it kind of went away. Let me try one more time. Well, y'all get the picture. All right, I'm sorry I don't have better conditions to show you the lighting. But trust me, man, when you put this in natural light, you know, sticking it outside in the sun, you come inside, this thing glows, man. It glows. So you'll have no problem diving in water and being able to take a look at the watch and read, you know, your depth and where you are and what have you, right? People, this watch is serious, right? And before I let you go, gotta do one more thing. Check it out. It is the Seiko Samurai. This is another diver's watch that I'm going to talk about momentarily. It's a bad boy, all right? But not now. Now's not the time. Let me take this off and get this on because y'all want that wrist shot, right? So, let's get it. All right. There you go, baby. That is the wrist shot. That's it. Check it out, baby. Check it out. All right, for those that have come this far and watched the video, I thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Please do me a favor. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please like the video if you like it. Share it. Comment. Thank you so much, people. And stay blessed.